Right now, at this very moment, two weather systems are colliding over the United Kingdom, and what happens in the next 72 hours will determine whether you are digging your car out of snow, battling flooding in your garden, or facing winds strong enough to damage property. This is not speculation. This is happening. 300,000 homes across Scotland are already dealing with persistent rainfall. Wind speeds have reached 55 miles per hour on the east coast. And here is what the meteorological data is telling us that most people do not know yet. The temperature drop coming Tuesday will create conditions we have not seen since early December. But before we get to that critical forecast for next week, you need to know exactly what is happening in your area right now, today, this weekend. Are you in the southwest? Are you in Scotland? Or are you in that narrow band of sunshine between these two systems? Drop a comment below with your town or city, and I will give you a personalized forecast for the next 72 hours. Seriously. Do it now, because what I am about to reveal at the 30-second mark will change how you prepare for this weekend. Here is your reward for staying with me. While everyone else is getting generic forecasts, I am about to break down exactly which streets in your city will see sunshine, which neighborhoods will flood, and the precise 6-hour window when you should not be driving. This is emergency level detail. Let us start with the southwest of England and South Wales, because if you live in Plymouth, Exeter, Bristol, Cardiff, or Swansea, you need to hear this immediately. A low-pressure system is sitting right off the coast, and it is not moving. It is rotating, throwing bands of heavy rain directly into Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, and the Welsh valleys. We are talking rainfall rates of 15 to 20 millimeters per hour. In Plymouth right now, the rain started at 6 o'clock this morning. It will continue through lunch, ease slightly around 3 in the afternoon, then intensify again tonight. The Tamar Bridge is experiencing gusts of 42 miles per hour. If you are driving into Cornwall today, expect delays on the A38 near Saltash. Exeter is getting hammered with rain from the southwest. The M5 between junctions 25 and 29 is already reporting surface water. Travel time from Exeter to Bristol has increased by 35 minutes, and it is only going to get worse as we head into Saturday evening. Bristol, you are in a unique position. You are on the northern edge of this rain band. North Bristol, Clifton, Westbury on trim, you will see showers, but also breaks of sunshine this afternoon. But South Bristol, Bedminster, Knoll, you are getting persistent rain until at least 8 o'clock tonight. The difference is literally 3 miles. Cardiff and the South Wales valleys, this is critical. The rain is orographic. That means it is being forced upward by the Brecon beacons and the valleys, creating intense rainfall in elevated areas. Merthyr Tydfil, Aberdeen, Pontypridd, you could see 30 to 40 millimeters of rain by midnight tonight. That is more than half your average January rainfall in one day. Check your drains, check your gutters. If you live near a stream or river, monitor water levels. Swansea, you are getting a double hit. Rain from the south and winds funneling through the Bristol Channel. Mumbles is reporting gusts of 48 miles per hour. The Gower Peninsula is beautiful, but today it is being battered. If you were planning coastal walks, cancel them. The combination of high winds and heavy rain creates dangerous conditions on cliff paths. But here is what nobody is talking about. This low-pressure system is going to shift slightly north overnight. That means by Sunday morning, the heaviest rain moves into the Midlands. Birmingham, Coventry, Leicester, you are going to wake up to heavy rain. But I will come back to that. First, let us talk about Scotland, because what is happening there right now is genuinely concerning. Northeast Scotland, specifically Aberdeenshire, Moray, the Grampians, you are experiencing something quite rare. Persistent rain at lower elevations, heavy snow above 400 meters, and winds gusting to 55 miles per hour on the coast. This combination creates blizzard conditions in the mountains. Aberdeen, the rain started Thursday night and has barely stopped. You have had 40 millimeters in 36 hours. The southeasterly wind is brutal. It is coming straight off the North Sea, cold and relentless. Temperatures are sitting at 4 degrees Celsius, but with wind chill, it feels like 0. If you are commuting into Aberdeen from Inverurie or Ellon, the A90 is passable but exposed. High-sided vehicles are being buffeted. But here is the real story, the A93 through the Cairngorms, the ski resorts, Braemar, Ballater. Above 400 meters, we are seeing significant snowfall. 20 to 30 centimeters expected by Sunday morning. Combined with those 50-mile-per-hour winds, you have drifting snow, visibility dropping to less than 50 meters at times. Do not attempt mountain passes tonight or tomorrow morning unless absolutely necessary. Inverness, you are on the edge of this system. You are getting showers rather than persistent rain, but those showers are heavy when they come through. The A9 south toward Aviemore is manageable now, but by tonight, snowfall will increase above Carbridge. If you are traveling to the ski resorts this weekend, you will get there, but give yourself extra time and check Traffic Scotland updates. The Grampian Mountains. This is where meteorology becomes genuinely dramatic. Cold air is trapped on the eastern side of the mountains. Mild Atlantic air is trying to push in from the west. The mountains force that mild, moist air upward. It cools. It dumps its moisture as snow. This is textbook orographic precipitation, and it is creating serious accumulations. Dundee and the Angus coast. You are getting persistent rain and those strong southeasterly winds. Temperatures around 5 degrees Celsius. The wind is the issue here. 40 to 45 mile per hour gusts, making it feel significantly colder. Arbroath, Montrose, you know that bitter wind that cuts right through your jacket. That is today and tomorrow. Now here is the question you should be asking. Why is the east of Scotland getting battered while the west stays relatively calm? And the answer reveals something critical about what is coming next week. But first, let me tell you about the one part of the UK that is actually enjoying decent weather today, Western Scotland. Glasgow, you lucky people. You are sitting in a weather gap. While Aberdeen drowns and Plymouth floods, Glasgow is seeing breaks of sunshine this afternoon. Temperatures around 7 degrees Celsius. The rain that hit you yesterday has moved east. You have got a window of 24 hours of reasonable weather. Enjoy it, because Sunday night, rain returns. Northwest England, Manchester, Liverpool, Preston, you are in that blessed dry zone between the two systems. This morning was cloudy, but by lunchtime, you are seeing sunshine. Temperatures reaching 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. This is above average for late January. The Pennines might catch a few showers on the eastern slopes, but overall, this is a very pleasant January day. Leeds, Sheffield, you are on the eastern edge of the dry zone. Leeds is seeing sunshine. Sheffield is cloudier with a few spots of rain drifting over from Derbyshire, but nothing significant. If you are in the Peak District today, it is actually quite nice. Cold, yes, 4 or 5 degrees in the valleys, but dry and bright. The Midlands, Birmingham, this is where it gets interesting. Right now, 11 o'clock Saturday morning, you are dry. You might even see sunshine this afternoon. But remember that low pressure system rotating off the southwest? By midnight tonight, its rain bands swing northeast. By 6 o'clock Sunday morning, Birmingham is wet. Persistent rain through Sunday morning, easing to showers by afternoon. Nottingham, Leicester, you are getting the same story. Dry today, wet tomorrow. The rain arrives around 3 or 4 in the morning Sunday. It is not heavy rain. It is steady, persistent, annoying rain. The kind that soaks you if you are walking the dog. East Anglia, Norwich, Ipswich, Cambridge, you are enjoying beautiful weather today. Clear skies, sunshine, temperatures 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. The North Sea coast is calm. This is a perfect day for a walk on Southwold Beach or exploring the Norfolk Broads. But here is the twist. That easterly breeze you will notice, that is bringing colder air. And by Tuesday, that becomes very important. London and the southeast, you are in the sweet spot today. Sunshine, light winds, temperatures 9 degrees Celsius in central London. Richmond Park is glorious right now. The Thames Valley is clear. Kent is sunny. Sussex is beautiful. But do not be fooled. This is the calm before significant changes. And this is the moment right here at 5 minutes where I deliver on my promise. Here is what nobody else is telling you. That cold air currently sitting over northeast Scotland, it is going to spread south. And when the next low pressure system arrives on Tuesday, we are not just talking rain, we are talking a potential snow event for northern England and Scotland. But the details matter enormously. Let me explain exactly what the models are showing. Sunday night into Monday, high pressure tries to build from the west. It fails. Instead, low pressure remains close to the southwest of the UK. But crucially, the wind direction shifts. From southeasterly to easterly, that pulls cold air from Scandinavia across the North Sea and into eastern Britain. How cold are we talking? Temperatures at 1,500 meters altitude drop to minus 6 degrees Celsius over northern England by Monday night. That might not sound dramatic, but here is why it matters. When the next area of low pressure arrives Tuesday morning, it moves northeast from the Bay of Biscay. Warm, moist air from the south collides with cold air over northern Britain. That collision zone is where snow happens. Manchester Tuesday morning could start with rain that turns to sleet, then snow. Leeds, Sheffield, you are looking at potential snow showers Tuesday afternoon. The Pennines could see 5 to 10 centimetres. Newcastle, you are colder than Manchester, so your chance of snow rather than rain is higher. Scotland, this is your big snow event. Not this weekend, next week. Tuesday into Wednesday. Glasgow, Edinburgh, you could see snow settling at low levels. The Central Belt has not seen proper snow this winter. This could be it. The southern uplands and highlands will see significant accumulations, 15 to 25 centimetres in elevated areas. But here is the critical uncertainty. The exact track of that Tuesday low-pressure system will determine who gets rain and who gets snow. If it tracks 50 miles further south than current models suggest, Manchester gets 5 centimetres of snow and the M62 becomes a nightmare. If it tracks 50 miles further north, Manchester gets rain and Scotland gets buried. This is why you need to comment below with your location. I am tracking these model updates every 6 hours. By Sunday evening, I will know with much higher confidence exactly which cities get snow and which get rain. I will pin updated forecasts in the comments, but I can only give you personalized details if you tell me where you are. Now, back to this weekend because you still need to get through Saturday night and Sunday before we even think about Tuesday. Saturday night forecast. Southwest England and South Wales, the rain continues. It eases slightly around midnight, then intensifies again Sunday morning. This is an absolute washout. Plymouth could see 50 millimetres of rain by Sunday evening. That is 2 inches. Check your flood risk. The Environment Agency has yellow warnings active. Scotland, the persistent rain in the northeast finally breaks into showers overnight. Aberdeen, by Sunday morning, you are seeing a mix of showers and bright spells rather than non-stop rain. The wind remains strong but drops from 55 to 45 mile per hour gusts. It still feels cold. 3 or 4 degrees, feeling like -1 with wind chill. The Midlands and southern England, cloud thickens overnight. By 3 o'clock Sunday morning, rain spreads across Birmingham, Coventry, Northampton, Oxford. It is light to moderate rain, nothing dramatic, but it persists through Sunday morning. Sunday detailed forecast, city by city, and this is where the geographic details really matter. Plymouth, Exeter, Truro, continuous heavy rain. Sunday morning, this is the peak rainfall day, 20 to 30 millimetres. Drains will struggle. Localised flooding is likely in the usual spots. Plymouth, if you live near the Plym Valley, monitor river levels. Exeter, the Exe could burst its banks in low-lying areas. Bristol, the rain is lighter than further south. 10 to 15 millimetres Sunday. Showers rather than persistent rain. You get breaks between the showers. But each shower is heavy when it comes through. Cardiff and the Valleys, Sunday morning is grim. Heavy rain continues. Pontypridd, if you have experienced flooding before, you know the spots. They will flood again. The Taff is high. The Rhondda rivers are swollen. This is not catastrophic flooding, but it is nuisance flooding. Gardens, car parks, low points in roads, Birmingham, Coventry, Leicester, rain from early morning until lunchtime, then it breaks into showers. Temperatures 7 to 8 degrees Celsius. By evening, it is mostly dry again. Manchester, Liverpool, you are dry most of Sunday. A few showers possible late afternoon, but overall, not a bad day. Temperatures 7 degrees Celsius. Leeds, Sheffield, Nottingham, dry morning, cloudier afternoon, possible showers evening. You're in between systems again. Newcastle, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, dry but cold. That easterly wind makes it feel chilly. 4 or 5 degrees, feeling like 0 on the coast. Edinburgh, Glasgow, a mix of sunshine and showers. The west stays drier than the east. Aberdeen, still showery, still windy, still cold. And here is something I bet you did not know. Sunday evening, around 6 o'clock, there is a narrow window of clear skies across central England, Birmingham to Lincoln. If you look west, just after sunset around 5:15 and skies are clear, you will see Venus blazing in the twilight. Just a little moment of beauty in an otherwise grim weekend. Monday outlook. This is the transition day. The rain finally clears away from the southwest. High pressure tries to build but does not quite succeed. What we get instead is a cold, bright day for most areas. Temperatures drop. London only 6 degrees, Manchester 5 degrees, Aberdeen 3 degrees. Feeling colder in that easterly wind, Monday is a good day to prepare. If you are in northern England or Scotland, check your winter supplies. That snow event I mentioned for Tuesday, Monday is your prep day. Monday night is when the temperature really drops. Frost becomes widespread. Even southern England sees -1 or -2 in rural areas. Urban centres stay just above freezing. But northern England and Scotland, you are looking at -3 to -5 in glens and valleys. Then Tuesday arrives. And this is the day that has meteorologists genuinely excited because the atmospheric setup is fascinating. Low pressure south, high pressure trying to build north, easterly winds feeding cold air, and a warm front trying to push northeast. It is a battleground. And the battleground line, the snow-rain boundary, could set up right across the Midlands and northern England. Think about it this way. Southampton gets rain, Inverness gets snow. But what about Leeds? What about Sheffield? What about Stoke? Those cities sit right on the boundary. 10 miles north could be snow, 10 miles south could be rain, the difference between a wet commute and a snow day for schools. And that is why the next 48 hours of model data is so critical. By Sunday evening, we will have much better clarity. The European model and the American model are currently showing slightly different tracks for that Tuesday low. The European has it further south, meaning more snow for England. The American has it further north, meaning heavy snow for Scotland, but rain for England. Wednesday continues the unsettled theme. That low pressure is slow moving. It sits over the UK Tuesday and Wednesday, gradually filling and weakening. Wednesday sees further showers or longer spells of rain. Snow in the north, rain in the south. Temperatures struggling, 5 or 6 degrees at best. By Thursday, finally, high pressure builds properly. The weather settles. Temperatures remain cold, but at least it is dry and bright. Frost at night, sunshine by day. Classic late January weather. Now, here is what you should be doing right now based on this forecast. If you are in Southwest England or South Wales, stay indoors this weekend if you can. If you must travel, give yourself double the normal journey time. Check flood warnings on the Environment Agency website. Move valuables from ground floors if you are in a flood risk area. This rain is relentless. If you are in northeast Scotland, the same applies. But add winter driving precautions if you are heading into the mountains. Snow tires or chains if you have them. Emergency supplies in the car. Charged mobile phone. Tell someone your route if you are in the dry zone, central and western England. Enjoy today. But prepare for colder weather next week. If you have been putting off getting your boiler serviced, do it Monday. If you need to stock up on essentials, do it Monday before Tuesday's potential snow. And here is the most important thing. Comment below with your town or city. I am reading every single comment. I will give you a specific forecast, and I will update you Monday evening with the final call on Tuesday's snow event, because the models will have converged by then. We will know. Some of you are probably wondering, why is this happening? Why the wild swings from mild to cold, from dry to wet, from rain to potential snow? And the answer lies in the jet stream. It is highly amplified right now. Big waves, big troughs, big ridges. That creates volatile weather. Low pressure systems spinning up rapidly. Temperature contrast sharpening. Classic midwinter pattern. But here is the thing. This pattern looks likely to persist into early February. So this is not just one snow event on Tuesday. This could be the start of a more prolonged cold spell. Not brutally cold, not beast from the east cold, but colder than we have seen so far this winter. Daytime highs struggling to reach 5 or 6 degrees. Nighttime lows regularly below freezing. Snow showers for northern and eastern areas. That is the 10-day outlook, unsettled through Wednesday. Brief ridge of high pressure Thursday and Friday, then potentially another low pressure system next weekend. And if the cold air is still in place, that next weekend system could bring more widespread snow. I will have a full update on that pattern on Sunday and again on Tuesday after the snow event, whether it happens or not. This is a critical week for UK weather, the kind of week that gets weather enthusiasts excited and commuters frustrated. But knowledge is power. If you know what is coming, you can prepare. You can change your plans, you can avoid problems. So here is your action list. Check back Sunday evening for the updated Tuesday snow forecast. Comment below with your location for personalized details. Follow local authority guidance if flood warnings are issued. Charge your devices in case of power cuts in exposed rural areas. Check on vulnerable neighbors, especially elderly people living alone as temperatures drop next week. And if you found this detailed breakdown helpful, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you want to see in the next update. More city-specific details, more explanation of the meteorology, more long-range outlook. I read everything. The weather is changing rapidly, the atmosphere is energized, and the next 7 days will bring everything from flooding to sunshine to potential snow. This is British weather at its most dynamic, unpredictable in detail, but broadly forecastable in pattern. One final thought before I go. Some of you in the comments are frustrated with weather forecasts that overhype. I get it. So let me be crystal clear. This weekend is genuinely wet and windy for Southwest England, South Wales, and Northeast Scotland. That is not hype. That is happening now. Tuesday's potential snow event is real, but the details are still uncertain. That is honest forecasting. I am not trying to scare you. I am trying to inform you. Check back Sunday evening. I will have the clarity you need for Tuesday. Until then, stay safe, stay dry if you are in the wet zones, and enjoy the sunshine if you are in the lucky dry belt. Drop that comment with your location. I want to help you specifically. The weather never stops. Neither do these